Welcome back, Patriots. Worldwide. If anybody watches anywhere in the world, but today is a very. I didn't even know this was trending until I got to work. So I woke up, got ready, went to work. I don't even check my phone, dude. And hashtag save the children all over Twitter, all over Facebook. Right? This is what I posted 8 hours ago. And then all these people, nothing can stop what is coming. Nothing. And that's just a cute quote, right? Hashtag save the children. And I usually, I never get any more than maybe like 30 likes. And look, everyone's just save our children, save the children, save the children, save the children, save the children. So everybody's waking up to this cabal that, if you've been following the Q movement since the beginning, you're kind of privy to the fact that these people have been doing nefarious things. The evil cabal, right? That includes Hollywood. That includes politicians, priests, the people you trust. They could be, your doctors. They can be anybody. People that you trust are the ones that have done nefarious things. And this is going to be the big issue with people, that they're not going to be able to wrap their head around it. They're like, once it comes out, they're going to be so, I don't know what the correct word to use is they're going to be confused. They're going to be upset. They're going to be just, they're not going to know what just hit them in the face. And it's up to us we need to be like, dude, show them the Joanne videos, show them Out of Shadows. There's another good one. I just forgot the name of it. But yeah, just be like, okay, check this out. And then go back and show them the Q drops. Be like, look, check this out. Look at what Q is posting. He was posting this back in 2018, talking about Epstein. A year before he got arrested. Talking about Ray Chandler. I still want to know what the mystery is about the Standard Hotel. Because something went down at the Standard Hotel in LA. And then Pencil Neck Adam Schiff covered it up. Because that was his district. So something, and then the whole thing with like Disney is not what you think, folks. It's not what you think. I'm gonna go over some memes. But yeah, look at that. As soon as I saw this, I was like, all right, let me just. It's just a simple. Nothing can stop what is coming. Nothing. And that's just a cute quote. Hashtag save the children. And then within, I don't know, I posted it on my first break. And then when I went on my lunch break, I like looked at my feed and I was like, holy crap, I got all these responses. Right? So people are waking up to this. Human trafficking is real. There's all these missing children. Where do they go? Probably into things like this. Um, So every time you see a post, save the children, you should also write save the children in the comments. If everyone who sees this also types save the children, we can be number one on the trending tonight. Spread the word. That's all I've been seeing on my Facebook. Oops. There you go. There you go, right? And it's just, we need to continue to do this because it is real, folks. This isn't a joke. This isn't a conspiracy theory like the mainstream media wants to tell you. This stuff really goes down and it happens. This isn't no laughing matter. It's serious. And it's being done right underneath your nose without you even realizing. And these evil cabal, deep state Satanists, P-Vors, they eat. They do it, folks. It's not. You need to be aware about this stuff. The Epstein Island had tunnels underneath it. And then like back in, I think 2018, before Epstein got arrested, he spent like $29 million to like what is it, to take down the tunnels or like destroy them. And okay, hold on, let me. And watch, and I can show you if I can find it. I'm pretty sure I can though. There you go. Why is Epstein, and this was back in April 3rd, 2018, Q posted, the chair serves the master. Who is the master? P equals C, Q. And then he he's just referencing his own post, right? And this one was on, oh, it's the same day. Okay, never mind. Why is Epstein spending $29 million to bury the tunnels underneath, I think he meant to say his, that might be a little typo, temple on Epstein Island? Problem? Phones were allowed in? These people are stupid. So people that frequent the island, of course, dude, cell phones are just tracking devices, folks. You don't think they can just hack into your phone and just see what you're doing? Read your text messages? The more you know. See, look, save the children. Save the children. Save the children. As soon as I logged in to my Facebook, that's all I saw all day long. All day. And it's still continuing. Oops. I'm not gonna spend the whole video doing this. I'll do this after, but I'm just showing you guys. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have already seen it and already have participated. When people just get flooded with this on their timelines, the normies, they're gonna be like, save the children. What are they talking about? What are they talking about? They're going to do a little more research. They're going to find out a little more about Epstein. A little more, if they do a super deep dive, then they'll figure out that they're eating kids as well. People are sick. And it's been non-stop, dude. I got off of work around 9 p.m. That's why I have it right here. This is going to be the title of my video. I responded. I just forgot to like and retweet. But there you go, folks. This is... And then you got those people in LA on Hollywood Boulevard. They were protesting. Save the children. Hashtag save the children. hundreds and hundreds of people. Um. Oh yeah, looters they're just going crazy in Chicago. It's because there's freaking governor is just letting it happen. FBI escalates investigation into Ukrainian oligarch tied to Florida Democrat. Oh, I like this girl.
I do not give two
I don't know who
flying
she
fricks if you're a
is, but I want to
conservative or a
like
Democrat.
add her
But we have
because she's on top of it. But let's take a listen. And she looks pretty heated.
I do not give two flying fricks if you're a conservative or a Democrat, but we have a pandemic on our hands. And no, it is not COVID. It is something legitimately real and actually serious. We have a child sex trafficking and human slavery issue on our hands on a global scale. And my generation is too concerned with slavery that happened over 2 centuries ago to realize what is happening right before our eyes. We have more slavery now, more child minor sex slavery now than we have ever had in the history of our country and in the history of the world. 800,000 children go missing in America alone every year, most of which are never recovered. And my generation can't even see what is happening right before their eyes, that our own elected government officials, that our own Hollywood elites have been to the island where children my age are getting raped, molested, and even sacrificed to the devil himself. Wake up, America. Rescue the minors, save the children, get off your ass, do something. I do not give two flying fricks if you're a conservative or a Democrat, but we have a pandemic on our hands. And no, it is not COVID.
There you go. And what she's talking about is her generation. Those people that I refer to as normies, it's pretty much the kids around her age. I don't know how old she could be, but you know, you go to school and you're just indoctrinated. They just indoctrinate your kids, folks. For those that are older that watch, that's what they do. Watch. In the next coming years, you're going to be surprised how many people are going to just start to homeschool their kids. There's curriculums out there online that teaches them the basic math and the basic skills. Not the, like, they need to learn history, math, real science, not pseudo science, which they kind of teach. I don't know. I'm a high school dropout. Why? Because I would go to class every day, and most of the time I would just fall asleep in class. I'm like, why am I here? Why do I have to do this? I mean, I was really interested in math. I should have just been interested in math and science. But in science class, I think I just had a boring teacher that just didn't make it cool enough for me to learn it. You know, but like, again, half of the science has been manipulated, you know. So, you know, there's just like a it's like, yeah, and then Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I was gonna go to community college, and I'm glad I didn't go. I just started working, have had a bunch of jobs since then, and but yeah. Oops. No. Oh, gosh, man, the double screen always gets me. So there you go. Look, it's trending on Facebook, and it's trending on Twitter. And I'm sure these big tech companies are like freaking out. Over 800,000 children go missing every year because of human trafficking. In times like these, we all need to make everyone be aware of what's going on that mass media companies won't cover. Oh, there was one, oh, thank God I remembered this. I retweeted this one earlier because I was on my lunch break and I saw this one. Oh, wait, what? No, where'd it go? Tweets and replies. It should be. I retweeted it. Oh, yeah, and then here we got WNBA. Players issue ultimatum to the American people. It's either us or the flag. I'll take the flag. Bye, Felicia. Not saying that women can't play basketball, but I'm just saying. Yeah, here's a tweet I put out. Oh, nobody likes it. I'm actually shadow banned. I've already done the. So maybe nobody can see my post, but who cares, right? It's not about getting the likes. I don't care, dude. This one right here.
They coming, baby.
Lexington, Kentucky. 10 days ago, a young woman rolled out the back of a Volkswagen, bound at the hands. Allegedly, she was AR'd, beaten in traffic. This story has gotten no news coverage. Currently looking into the story. Save the children. Protect children. Human trafficking.
They coming, baby. Oh, Jesus.
Hey, we need a rag or something, y'all. Something. Go get
Ray, get us something out of
Hey,
my house.
just get some more. That's all I. A roll of toilet paper in the car.
Keith, leave that on there. They might have to stitch it. Leave that on there. They might
that
have
on
to stitch that.
No, don't touch. All right.
They might have to stitch that.
She was band tape, duct tape, mouth, and everything.
Okay, but here's the whole thing. You shouldn't have touched nothing.
What?
You should have left reading damage on the fingerprints.
Oh,
Well, they can still get
No, but
fingerprints.
again,
Yeah.
for
Duct tape.
They're dropping a Volkswagen. Got up behind the back. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
right
look, she was like this though, bro.
We got it.
She didn't have no choice but take this shit off. I know.
They coming, baby. Oh, Jesus.
Hey, we need a rag or something, y'all. Something. Where's she?
There you go, folks. How come that's not getting any coverage on mainstream media? Because they're all complicit. They're protecting these people. They don't want this stuff to be known. Either they know knowingly, or some of these people at these, I'm not saying everyone at the news networks are probably, they just probably think that reporting real news. That's what they truly think. But you got the obvious ones like Propagandist and Cooper, Rachel Madcow, who's a dude, probably. Looks like a dude. Don Lemon. You got the obvious ones, right? So I went to this website and I try to do any backstory on it to see, like, alright, who's the CEO, who runs this, and I couldn't find anything bad about that. So as far as I know, this is probably true. Don't quote me on that, okay? Still, I just kind of did this off. In Australia, an estimated 20,000 children are reported missing every year. In Canada, an estimated 288 children are reported. In India, 9,600 children. Jamaica, 1,904. Russia, 4,500. Spain, 2,000. In the United Kingdom, 112,000. Almost 113,000. In the United States, yeah, you can add them up, and boom, that pretty much adds up to 800,000. You can round it off, right? I guess that's what that girl was saying. And people are more concerned that Trump is a racist, that he's not doing anything. What executive order did Trump sign about human trafficking? I don't know. Let's go take a look. I'm going to have to pull it up. I should have pulled it up because it was on my notes. I just forgot. See, I don't like. See, and it's always the freaking. See, you got CNN, Washington Post, ABC. No. F those freaking. I'll go with the White House. President Donald J. Trump is taking action to end human trafficking. October 11, 2018. My administration will focus on ending the absolutely horrific practice of human trafficking. Ending human trafficking. President Donald J. Trump and his administration are working to end the scourge of human trafficking, also known as modern slavery. Today, the President's Interagency Task Force to Monitor and Combat Trafficking in Persons, PITF, met to discuss the administration's efforts to tackle human trafficking. The task force is a cabinet-level entity consisting of 15 departments, agencies, which work tirelessly to prosecute traffickers, protect survivors, and combat human trafficking. Members of the Advisory Council on Human Trafficking, comprised of survivor leaders appointed by the President, attended. The recipients of the 2018 Presidential Award for Extraordinary Efforts to Combat Trafficking in Persons was honored at the meeting. Last year, President Trump issued an executive order which directed his administration to crack down on transnational criminal organizations that use human trafficking. Domestically, federal agencies are ensuring full enforcement of our laws so that those who seek to exploit our people and break our laws face justice. Last year, no, I don't think this is the. Well, I mean, this is good, right? But I think there was one where he signed that, and you can go and look for this yourself because this is a fact. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. But I guess he signed an executive order that if you're involved in human trafficking or stuff like this, and you're like a rich person, your assets are frozen, automatic, and seized. I just can't remember which one. That one was like way back when he got. It was like one of the early executive orders he signed. The Department of Homeland Security initiated over 800 human trafficking cases, resulting in 1,500 arrests, 530 convictions, and over 500 victims identified. Let's see if I can find it. Oh yeah, here you go. This is the one. President Trump freezes assets of human traffickers. Okay. Oh, that's actually kind of a cool picture. Alright, so this is the one I wanted to get to. President Donald Trump signed an executive order on December 21st, 2017. Yeah, see, one of his first ones, which blocks the property and assets of persons involved in serious human rights abuses and corruption. To date, the president's order is the most consequential and far-reaching legislation to help prevent and hopefully put an end to human trafficking in the United States. Since the signing of the 2000 Trafficking Victims Protection Act, a federal legislation passed during President I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky Clinton administration that aims to prosecute human traffickers and protect victims. No other president has put into place such a significant piece of legislation protecting children's rights and imposing financial damages on human rights abusers. When President Trump first entered the White House, he vowed to help and end human trafficking. Promises made, promises kept, people. Come on. Wake up. Human trafficking is the exportation, buying and selling of children, women, and men for sex, labor, organs, and warfare. The selling and buying of humans is crime inflicting over 22 million children worldwide, according to the United Nations Office of Drugs and Corruption. Some 1 million young people and underage girls and boys in the United States are trafficked for sex, according to government figures. President Trump's order, that has been long overdue, will have serious financial consequences on criminals who exploit, abuse, and trade in the lives of humans. Perhaps it might also force a shutdown of companies such as Craigslist, MySpace, Backpage, and other online service providers who advertise personal ads selling children and adults for sex. Borrowing from several previous bills, including the Magnitsky Act, a bipartisan bill sponsored by Senator Ben Cardin and signed into law by President Barry Soltara in 2012, Trump's order seeks to impose tangible consequences on those who commit serious human rights abuse or engage in corruption, as well as to protect the financial system of the United States from abuse by these same persons. The Magnitsky Act, which aims to punish Russian officials responsible for the violent death of Sergei Magnitsky, was the first drastic sanction taken in the 21st century against Russian officials by the United States government. The law prohibits the entrance to the U.S. and the use of banks' accounts, including freezing of all Russian assets belonging to Russian nationals implicated in the abuse and violent death of Mr. Magnitsky. Thanks to William Bill Browder's heroic efforts, an American financier living in the United Kingdom and Sergei Magnitsky's last client, the bill received widespread bipartisan support in Congress. Mr. Browder's chilling nonfiction, Red Notice, tells the story of the brutal murder and government corruption that led to the young Russian accountant's death. Similar in tone to the Magnitsky Act, President Trump's order was born of the rampant human rights abuses prevalent in the Western Hemisphere and other corners of the globe. Trump's December 21st executive order also limits the unrestricted immigrant and non-immigrant entry into the United States of aliens determined to meet one or more of the criteria who would be detrimental to the interest of the United States, and the entry of such persons into the United States as immigrants or non-immigrants is hereby suspended. Such persons shall be treated as persons covered by Section 1 of Proclamation 8693, 2011, suspension of entry of aliens suspect to United Nations Security Council travel bans and International Emergency Economic Powers Act sanctions. There is no greater threat to the stability and prosperity of a nation than the trading and selling of its citizens and the exploitation of children's rights. As the president's order clearly outlines, human rights abuse and corruption undermine the values that form an essential foundation of stable, secure, and functioning societies, especially when they threaten the stability of international political and economic systems, weaken democratic institutions, degrade the rule of law, perpetuate violent conflicts, facilitate the activities of dangerous persons, and undermine economic markets. And with that, my folks, save the children. Thank you for watching. The more you know.